Who wants to learn about bearings? A big misconception in downhill skateboarding is that bearings are the things that make you go fast. In reality, good bearings don't really have a lot to do with speed, but they are very important. But when I say good bearings, what exactly do I mean? I definitely don't recommend just buying the most expensive bearings you can buy. Running bone Swiss ceramics isn't going to get you anywhere. I think I should probably start by explaining what a bad bearing is. The easiest way to tell if your bearings have gone bad is by listening to them. It's pretty easy to tell from a quick spin of these bearings that they are ready for the bin. The noisier your bearings are, the more friction they have and the more likely they are to seize. Seize bearings can actually cause your wheel to fall off by locking up the wheel and unwinding the nut. I've seen it happen. Another thing to note is how much slop the bearing has. What slop? That's the side to side movement that the wheel has. This means that the bearing is worn out and has lost its precision. The last thing to look for is how freely the wheel spins. We don't care how long it spins for, just give it a gentle tap and see if it continues to spin. If it stops quickly, it doesn't necessarily mean that the bearing is bad, but it could. It could also mean that you're not running spaces, your wheel core is the wrong size, or your spaces are the wrong size. Also, remember to do this test with the nut done up tight. Okay, so what are the best bearings? New bearings. Any moderately priced new bearings will be better than any expensive old bearings. My motto is to buy cheap bearings and replace them often, because expensive bearings don't last any longer. The only thing to watch out for when buying new bearings is slop. Occasionally you'll find brands that will sell brand new bearings that will be sloppy from the factory. This is just going to wear out your bearings faster. Okay, now I'm going to talk about how I look after my bearings. I use one set of bearings for downhill, going fast, and riding in the dry. And use another set of bearings for cruising around town and riding in the pissing rain. If you're not already aware of this, riding your bearings even one time in the rain absolutely destroys them. So by keeping my rain/cruising bearings separate from my downhill bearings, I don't run the risk of my wheel seizing while I'm going fast. And that's it. I don't clean them, I don't lube them, I don't do anything else. All I find that cleaning your bearings does is wash the dirt that's sitting on the outside of the bearing into the inside of the bearing. And if the bearing's damaged, you can't clean out the damage. Alright, let's chuck some bearings in this bad boy. My personal choice for bearings has been A.L.S for the last several years. They're a good price, they last a long time, and they have built-in spaces to make life easier. I would like to thank A.L.S for providing 8 sets of their bearings for me to give away to my patrons, along with some of these sweet sunnies. If you would like to go into the draw, all you need to do is become a patron. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.